Let's meet the players for tonight's contest, starting with the visiting Summit Country Day Silver Knights. Summit brings a 6-8 conference record and 9-12 overall into tonight's contest. And starting for Summit Country Day at guard as a junior, number 4, Jimmy Steins. Starting at guard as a senior, number 10, Ryland Woods. Starting at guard as a senior, number 11, Terry Evans. Starting at forward as a junior, number 12, Benjamin Tobin. Starting at guard as a sophomore, number 13, Matt Dolly. Summit's coached by Pat Castro. Now let's introduce your Norwood varsity cheer squad. They include Zanea Allen, Ryan Arthur, Odessa March, Nevaeh Downs, Nevaeh Maxberry, Kyra Bolden, and Peyton Rudd. Now introducing your Norwood Indians. Norwood brings a 5-18 record with 5-11 in the Miami Valley Conference in tonight's contest. Starting at guard as a junior, number 0, Sean Williams. Starting at forward as a sophomore, number 3, starting at forward as a senior, number 4, Jack Silverman. Starting at forward as a senior, number 22, Larry Tay. Finally, starting at guard as a senior, number 1, Will Harris. Norwood is coached by Jason Mosey.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Norwood High School. I'm Jack Bolden, and I'm here with Nate Bolden.
Hey, Dad, how are you?
We're going to make the call tonight in this final game of the regular season game for Norwood High School and Summit Country Day. We've got an awesome crowd. There's a lot of people here tonight, Nate, and yeah, we're expecting a real exciting game.'re on the heels of the JV, who won their game 36-27, and Norwood's going to come out tonight with 3 seniors, and Larry Tate, number 22, of course, 1 senior, and Will Harris, number 1, a senior, and Jack Zimmerman, the 3rd senior, all making their way from 7th grade all the way up to their senior night. And they'll be playing their last game tonight in Norwood's gym. Also starting at center, Kevin English, number 3, and then of course the other starting guard is Sean Williams. And so we're looking for an exciting game tonight. Of course, Summit has Ryland Woods. He's their leading scorer and leading offensive at every offensive category. He leads in points, rebounds, assists, and steals, and then so he's a pretty important cog of this team. Now, of course, right behind him, he's averaging 16, and he's number 10. So they're looking for him to to score tonight. That's number 11. That's Terry Evans, and he's their second leading scorer, and he's their best free throw or 3-point shooter. So we have to get out on him a little bit. Norwood started out 2-3 there, and take a little time. And Summit comes back. Looks like man-to-man.
Ball's out of bounds.
And just an errant pass over to Jack Zimmerman. So senior night for the cheerleaders. We have one cheerleader we'll recognize, and then the bands, a few band members are playing their last time in the gym. So Summit working around. They're coached by Pat Cosgrove. They've had an okay year. They're about they're 6-8. They're fourth place in the league, 6-8 and 9-12 overall. Norwood comes in at 3, and there's an errant shot by number 13. Norwood comes in 3-12 and 3-18.
Real nice block there. Good ball movement.
Nice break right there. Good 2-on-1.
By number 10.
Summit's going to put a little token pressure on right now. And so Sean out front trying to run the offense, get Norwood going. Down 5-0 early in the game. We're just trying to run a little motion, looking for a post up. Kevin picks across for Larry, nothing there. Just looking for a post up or a drive to the basket. There's a nice drive there, a little bit of deflection. So Summit on the move again. That's number 4, Jimmy Steins with it. They work it around the horn a little bit. Norwood now on a 3-2 again. They've been playing this a whole lot in the last few games, and they've given up some threes out of it. And of course, the corners are vulnerable, and the middle a little bit. Back out to the point guard. He hits another 3. That's Terry Evans, and Coach gets a timeout. Coach Jason Bosey gets a timeout right away.
This is going to be a 30-second timeout.
So 8-0 right here in early going. 2 threes by Terry Evans, and then a fast break bucket. So in the background you hear the band being led by Patrick Bauer tonight, and those band members that are seniors and have put their heart and soul in the band program. Jada Martin, Sophia Wands, Dylan Daniels, Jacob Moore, and Jonathan Arthur. And I don't know what they play, but they sound good every night. They
play
do a
instruments.
real nice. They play some instruments. Yeah, they do a nice job.
Probably a horn.
Okay, full court pressure by Summit. We'll get it in easy.
These Summit kids are some big kids, aren't they? We're going to have to be
They're
strong if we're going to beat this team.
They're well built, stocky kind of kids, and they're not particularly tall. They're a little stout. So we want to look to go into Kevin, I think, and help him make a move. Larry will penetrate a little bit. We're looking for some penetration. They switch out front. Kevin is open. He could work a little harder, be a little more active, and his man's playing behind him, so they're going to be able to get it to him. Here's a good look right there. That's knocked away. There's a foul by Sean, his first.
That's his first, team's first, checking in for Summit.
So still scoreless after 3 minutes, 8 seconds in the first quarter. Just we haven't even really a couple of shots, have we? One blocked and one deflected.
One blocked, one deflected.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of getting down by 10 to start the game.
No, that's not a
That's just a
favorite
number
of mine
I look for.
So Summit content to just move the ball out front for now. They'll get a penetration. They'll get a look in the middle here and there. There's number 10 with a 3-point attempt. That's Rylan Woods. That's their leading scorer. That was not a great attempt right there. Good steal right there by Woods.
I think the ball
comes
slipped
strong
out of
with
Sean's
it.
hand.
Yeah.
Nice rebound.
Basket's good. Number 2.
Well, they got to step it up a little bit, Dad.
Yeah, I got to be a little more careful. There's a good take right there and a foul. Came down on him too hard.
Okay.
Might have got a lot of ball there, but he got up into his shoulder a little
Called
bit
for
too.
a foul.
So Will's going to go to the line. Will Harris going to go shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal, team's first.
Norwood a little short-handed right now. They've had some some things happen, injuries and so forth, that they're down to 7, active players. They've got 2 JV players ready to come in.
That really makes it tough for Coach Bosey to
definitely. And here
look down on the bench and not see much there.
Yeah.
You're looking for an answer down there, and there's not much. They've got a couple guys on JV sitting in for them who are worthwhile.
Dawson Rain's in for Norwood. He'll play the wing on the 3-2. So the thing that they should not be able to get with Jack Zimmerman, he's having to cover the top and then go kind of deep to cover, the bottom and help cover down low. And they keep their point guard out there, and it leaves an opening. So Jack doesn't need to go as low. He should stay out a little bit higher.
Use his hands a little bit more.
Yeah, and his size. He's the tallest kid on Norwood's team.
I'll tell you what, number 12, his name is B.T. Tobel. He looks like he could be about 30 years old to me.
He does have an old-looking face.
He's a strong-looking guy,
yes,
too.
Yes, he is, yeah. There's good rebound by Larry. Look up, Larry.
Look up, Larry. Oh, telegraphing his
nice
pass.
Block and good recovery. He did try to throw it right over the hands instead of faking up and going down. So we go down 12-1 and just in the hole here a little bit early.
Now, it looks like they moved the ball pretty well.
Yeah.
But according to the sheet, they only average 5.3 assists a game. We average 7.3.
Yeah.
But from the looks of things, they share the ball really well.
They do, yeah.
Get in there.
That's good look. Good break by Jack. Nice quick shot right there. He was ready to let it go right there. He had a rough game last game. He only played like 8 minutes, if that, because of foul trouble. So tonight he's a little more conscious and aware of what he ought to be doing.
I like that. Jack's a good shooter, but he doesn't always show it in the games. He'll knock down 10 from practice,
right.
and he'll come to games and he gets a little timid.
Now,
Dawson hit a 3. Attaboy.
Good shot by Dawson. Okay, that's a good way to come back right there. Couple of
shots
threes.
help.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, Jack shoots. He shoots like 85% or 86% from the free throw line. So
he's a good shooter.
If he gets set, he's okay.
Summit gets it to the hole and scores again.
Yep. Kevin English on the move now. He looks to go all the way and gets it blocked. I thought he had position and maybe he would have gotten a foul. No call by the referee.
Kevin didn't like that call. Good cut there.
Yeah.
Are we back in man now?
Well, I couldn't tell then. I don't know if we ever got set. We looked a little confused. That was an easy bucket right there. 16-7, down 9. Dawson on the move. Kevin moving outside for now. So we're kind of spreading him out a little bit, trying to get something maybe down the lane a little bit. And there, Dawson throws that. Yeah. Larry trying to foul.
Kicked him in the shin, but
geez, he grabbed it, kicked him, and no foul. So they're gonna let him get physical, I guess. Looks like.
It is senior night.
Dawson, 2 turnovers in a row right there. Just careless.
No foul on that either.
Nope. There's a foul. If it's going to get physical, I look for Summit to have a little bit of an advantage there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're just a little bigger, stronger, but we're going to hold our own, I'm sure. Larry's able to hold his own. So into the game for Summit is Robert Sims, number 1, and who else came in? Number 2, Gates Flynn.
2.
Gates Flynn has been out since like the 4th game of the year. He pulled a muscle right where his hip goes into his thigh, and he's been out for the whole year like that, and he just got approved to play today.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good for him. Get a game in.
Yeah.
Stuck around the whole season.
It's a good little junior.
They get to the hoop.
Or actually a sophomore. Yeah, they do. We need to cut that off a little more. So down 11 with a little less than a minute in the first quarter.
Are they trying to save for the last shot now? 35,
I wouldn't think
time.
so. I think they want to get the best shot possible. That's a good look there if he'll take it strong.
And a travel.
And again, just a little force into the opponent. And
we've talked about him and the lack of moves underneath the basket that Kevin has. He's young. He'll get better at that.
Yeah.
But he does like to try to go through guys, and it doesn't always work.
Now Summit looking for the last shot of the quarter. It's 13 seconds left, so they're going to run it down to about 8 seconds or so and look to get the last shot. We're just going to stay back in the zone, so we'll switch that and dribble straight to the corner. And a rebound, they're not going to get to it. Wow. They got a couple good looks there that they shouldn't have. We kind of froze on that last second shot.
Yep.
They got the rebound but couldn't finish. So Coach Scott Martin stepping out, assistant coach stepping out, talking to his players for Summit. And then Steve Bosch takes his position behind the Norwood bench while Bozy talks the game plan over with his group. Ray Campbell looks on. Ray has been a good addition to the staff this year, along with Taylor Wellman. And then, of course, Taylor's assistant, Hunter Raines, did a good job with the JV there. I saw a lot of improvement with the JV. We'll try to get Taylor up here and talk about the JV. They really played hard the whole year. Did not have a great year record-wise, but they played hard, didn't they?
They did. They lost their best ball handler in Dylan Jones early in the season, and he came back for the last 2 games, and he really helped. And he's not only somebody that can handle the ball and pass it around, he's also a spark plug for the team, and he's got a real good demeanor. He's a nice kid to be around.
Yeah.
And because of that loss, some of their other guys got to handle the ball some, and they got better at it. They could have done some better shooting, I think.
Right. Yeah, they need to improve the shooting and the scoring a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the freshman team, you and Mike Burns, handled that the whole year and showed a lot of improvement, too. You had like 3 or 4 guys that really came around.
Yeah, when you've only got 5 to work with, they get all the playing time, they're going to improve.
Right. So we're running a little pick and roll here with Kevin. He gets inside. Larry with an offensive rebound.
Shoot.
Nice job of keeping alive. Cannot finish. But good little effort. I think that's what Coach was his focus at the timeout was let's get it, work it inside a little bit, and we can get some offensive rebounds out of that. But again, a quick score by Summit.
Almost every time they've scored, they've been down the floor first and made a good move to the hoop. Get in there. Shoot.
Ball's out of bounds. Last touch by Summit. It's going to be Norwood basketball.
So that was Sean and Chris working the ball back and forth a little bit, and the penetration kick out, just couldn't finish the shot. So we come back with the ball. There's Sean throwing it out to Chris.
Nice one-handed grab.
Looked it in real good. So again, open post. We're looking to keep the post open a little bit. Kevin posted up, but looking for a lob, which they had a good help side. There's a look by Larry. Good penetration in between. Nice drive. Really good. Good gap penetration right there by Larry. Good strong move. Larry with his first 2 of the night. So far, no foul trouble. We're looking good there.
That was a nice pass, interior.
Good penetration right there.
I can't tell what defense they're in right now.
I think they're back to the 3-2 because Jack came out on that. They'll go 2-3 out of bounds, and so we.
For Summit Country Day, number 11, Terry Evans.
Oh gosh, I guess good block underneath.
I guess so.
And
Jack's trying to spike a volleyball down there.
I know, yeah. Well, like we said, Ryland Woods is not a tall player. He's strong and underneath, but he just got blocked there. And I thought he came down a little hard, but he must have got all ball. So good block by Jack Zimmerman. We'll continue to play. We're going the other way, 9-20. Early in the second quarter, a good step out by Woods. And he takes the ball away from Sean. Wow, that was quick, wasn't it?
That sure was.
Yeah, our referee crew tonight, again, a good group of referees, and Randy Johnson, Guy Wright, and Brian Sensabaugh, some familiar names in that crew. They've been around for a while, and so Woods will go to the line for 2. He's got that'll be his 3rd point. He looks like a really unselfish player too, doesn't he? He penetrates, he gets it to the other guys, and he's very capable of scoring a lot of points. Summit averages let's see, what is their
Just
points?
a little over 47.
Norwood averaging a little over 44. So pretty evenly matched that way.
Get down the floor quick now.
Yeah, what we had trouble doing is kind of starting bad. We started bad and get behind and early.
Very often we do that.
Jack let him get behind him right there, and that's Terry Evans scoring, and that'll be 10 points for Terry Evans. He's got 3 threes or 2 threes, and then he's got 2 other shots that he finished. He's their leading scorer for tonight right now. There's Larry looking for 3 and knocks it down.
Good shot, Larry.
Our problem right now is we just can't stop them on defense. They keep getting into the paint. They're getting offensive rebounds when they miss shots. And their interior passes are too good. It's too open. So there's Chris over to Kevin. Kevin's going to try a 3. Couldn't finish. Jack battles for the rebound, but couldn't tip it out. There's Evans on the move for Summit. They do a nice job of getting set. They got good spacing. They know where they're supposed to be, and that's a really strong move.
I'll tell you what, he's like Jaron Cumberland for the Cincinnati Bearcats going in there. He's a freight train. I don't want to get in his way, but he's limping a little bit, isn't he? He must have banged his thigh off somebody's knee.
Yeah. Nice move there by Jack. Yep. Couldn't get that to go. 12-24. 4 halfway through the second quarter. And Summit back on the move. There's Evans
wide
for 3. And they have not shout well from. Ooh, and they're going to count that.
That kid can
Jack
play
trying
basketball.
to keep him from finishing, but our offside rebounding is not strong over there. We need, of course, we've got 3 small guys in. That's Jack's first foul, but they've gotten some offside rebounds. You know, Larry's having to come out, and Kevin has to go the other side. So we need our wing guys to step down there and give us that added rebounder.
Okay. Good take, finish. In and out.
Dawson on the move, chasing a good steal by Larry.
Larry paid attention.
A rare errant pass by Summit. They saw an opening, but he was
wide open, but he hesitated a little bit too long.
There's Will. He couldn't get that to go.
Great rebound.
Nice rebound by Larry. They're going to count it. Larry playing a little inspired basketball tonight.
He knows it's his last game here in Norwood.
That gets us within 12.
That's his second personal foul.
2 fouls on number 10. That's their leading scorer, Rylan Woods.
Well, that's good for us because that kid can play. And you got to watch him if you're playing defense against him.
He's their leader. He really is, and he can make things happen.
Leads them in rebounds, assists, steals, and free throw percentage.
Yeah,
and he's their player.
So they'll come back out. We'll see if that makes a difference here a little bit. I think we're man-to-man now. Looks man-to-man. So we're still letting guys cut in front of us in the lane, and that's a no-no. You gotta try to keep them from receiving the ball in the foul lane. There's one right there.
Exactly what you said.
Yeah, and
good kick out. This is number 13.
That's Matt Dulling.
Matt Dulling.
Yeah. So that's his first bucket of the night. Nope, he's got 2 points besides that, so he's got 5. So Norwood still looking for an open post, looking for Kevin loses the ball there, and that's over and back. You
got to be kidding me.
Really never lost control, so yeah, they didn't. I mean, they bumped it off of him, so it wasn't. I think that was a right call on that one.
Okay. That was just good hard defense by number 12 there.
It was, yeah.
VT Tobel.
So we're back to 3-2 with Dawson on the front. And nope, we're playing man-to-man. It's set up like 3-2 because that's how they set up. So we're playing man-to-man. There's a backdoor cut that wasn't open. So 29-14, almost a little under 3 minutes left in the first half.
Looks like BT Boble is calling for the ball. He wants. He noticed that his player on his team is out of the game, and he wants to take over.
Yeah. He looks like
he hadn't got a touch. There he goes. You think those dreadlocks that he's got getting his defender's eyes at all?
I think that's a possibility. You got
probably getting his eyes too.
Imagine. Yeah, the long hair thing looks like they'd have to contain it, but there's a nice little shot top of the circle, and good defense. We played a good 45 seconds of defense right there, and end up with no score. That's always good. So looking for a bucket here. We don't know who to go to yet. There's a pick and roll, looking for Larry. There's Dawson for three. It's online. Just a little strong. Larry with the rebound. He fumbles around with it. Good hustle, Larry. There's Kevin.
Unnecessary dribble there, but that worked out.
Yeah.
That worked out.
So BT, a little surprised. BT Noble, number 12, surprised they got the call. And that's his first personal. I don't think he thinks he really fouled there. So Kevin goes for one, can't finish. 16-29. So pretty fast moving half right here. 1:25 left. And someone will be content to take their time. They'll look.
Sure they will.
They're just cutting right in front of us, and that's how that ends up, either a bucket or a foul. And it's simple, Nate. It's simple. Ball you man. You got to step between your man and the ball so that he can't get it, and they're just cutting right in front of our face. You have to cut that off. Otherwise, the results are what they are. So there's a free throw by number 11. That's Evans. Evans shoots 62% from the free throw line. You know what I've noticed, Nate, about our games that we've done this year? The free throw shooting percentages are not big. They're not.
Not at all.
They're the best we've.
Not at all.
Jack Zimmerman's the best I've seen at 86.5, and that's pretty good.
That's really
but he's
good.
only. I get what Jack is. Free throws 13 for 15, so he doesn't get to the line very much, but he probably should drive to the basket more to get fouls, rebound, stuff like that. Good move individual by Larry. There's a foul. Okay, that's what he was looking for there on that spin move. So that takes us down to 103 in the first half. And looks like the students are wearing their Norwood, almost a red out, and a really good, the best crowd we've seen this year. That we've had a lot of good parents here, and of course, a lot of adults that are fans of the three seniors that we have tonight too. Larry misses that first free throw. Summit has a decent group, not huge, but they brought a good group on a Friday night. What is it, February 15th, isn't it?
I think so.
Last home night for Norwood High School this year. 31-17, and Larry made one of those, didn't he?
He did. Made the second of the two.
So Evans content to dribble out front. No count from the referee. They're looking to burn some time. I think they're going to try to score before the half. Good defense by Larry. We're man-to-man.
They do a great job of wasting clock.
They do. They're looking for the best shot they can get. And I notice we're too close to our men when the ball's away from us. We got to. Kevin's kind of flat-footed. He had to stand there for a little bit, but no movement. With the ball. Every time the ball moves, the defender should move. And we get caught flat-footed a lot, and that's how they get in front of us.
Don't know what the reason
Larry,
for that would be. That's something you're taught when you're pretty young.
Yeah.
They tell you to use your guns.
All right, so with 1 second to go, they throw it up, and they completed their completed their task there by running out the clock the rest of the half. They got the last shot, but that's kind of rare to run 45 seconds off the clock in the last minute.
And they did
especially
it twice.
the half.
They did it twice in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. As you hear the band in the background playing Love and Honor, and the referees go to the locker room. So basically, Nate, the first half goes Norwood with a lot of turnovers early and a lot of easy buckets for Summit.
A lot of easy buckets.
Took us a long time to score.
I don't know that they completely gave it to them. Summit earned a lot of their buckets. They made some shots, but they got down the floor so good in transition.
They did, yeah.
We're ready to get the second half underway. It's going to be Summit basketball coming from out of bounds.
Other starters, they've got...
We're back.
All right. Summit comes back out. We're here at Norwood High School. Jack Bolden and Nate Bolden.
I'll do.
And 17-31 at halftime in favor of Summit. And they'll come back out with their starters, and that being Ryland Woods with the ball and Terry Evans and the back door. And here comes a backdoor play. Starts out a bucket for Summit, and they're going with number 13, Matt Dolling. BT.
I'll take that.
Is that BT Tubble?
BT Tubble. That's kind of a hard one to, to roll off the tongue.
And Jeffrey Stein surround out their starters. So
and that was Kevin English with a three-pointer from the corner just now.
Good job. Good way to come back out firing. And again, our issue has been stopping their offense. We just haven't been able to get a couple of stops. And their buckets have been easy ones. They've been back.
Now, what's interesting now is we've got Sean and guarding their best player, number 10, with the ball, which I don't disagree with. They're both quick, but Sean's outweighed by about 150 pounds.
Right, he is. And it looks like they may be putting Sean doing either a boxing one or some kind of special defense where they've got help on him.
Okay.
So, because he made the cut right into the crowd.
Right.
And so now we're back to 2-3. Nope, we're going to play man-to-man. Larry switched on. Nice try.
There goes
right
Sean
there.
doing what he does.
That's
great take.
That's Sean Williams right there. That's his bucket. Nice left hand, good balance. So we cut that to 11, and on the grab of the arm, I think that was Larry. Did he grab his arm?
I couldn't tell who did it.
No, number 3. It was Kevin.
Number 3.
So, I was on the way to the. Well, they're going to give him 2 shots. I thought he said
he got such a quick first step on him.
Yeah.
They just weren't prepared to get in front of him.
Right.
Maybe some straight legs down there.
So that is Terry Evans on the free throw line. He shoots at a 62% clip from the free throw line. So relatively solid shooter. Should make this one. And he does.
Free throw is good by Evans.
So there's a timeout.
Up by 12.
Coach Pat Cosgrove. Yeah, Norwood down by 12, 34-22. Pretty good start for us. They've had a couple easy buckets, but still a good start. So crowd around Jason Dozie. And real quick, I want to recognize our people at the scores table tonight, including the dulcet tones of Brandon Atwood. And he's announcing tonight, as always, when he's here. And on the clock, reliable Bud Rich.
Reliable.
And Bud Rich still on the clock. And then a little bit of a newcomer, Sean Weisgerber. He's the 7th grade girls basketball coach, and he's on the scorebook tonight. And he is at the moment talking to our athletic director, Alex Hines. And of course, in the building as well is Brad Winterrod, our principal tonight, and all people on duty for senior night here at Norwood High School. Larry Tate bringing the ball up the floor. He's going to try to get in between 2 players and can't quite do it.
It's a little too much.
Sean
came up with one.
A little bit of bad spacing there because we should have gotten a shot out of it. We're in the early going.
Sean
He just went.
Well, that was an airhead move.
That was. He just backed up and went over and back.
You can't do anything but get mad at yourself for that. You got to pay attention on that. You don't see that very often in varsity games. So we just came from a game last night, Dad, where the varsity girls moved into the next level of their sectional tournament with a win.
Yeah, sure did.
No call there.
They had
no
a really
call.
nice
They're going to let him wrestle on the ground.
Yeah. So it looks like.
Oh, wow, he's hurt.
Yeah, he did. I think he was limping around, like you said, the first half.
He was.
And he's hurt something. Is he holding his knee or is it his ankle? I can't tell.
I can't tell. It looked to me his leg got twisted somehow. His left leg.
Sean just real tight. It probably was a foul. He was grabbing
Probably.
at him, and he just let it go.
They just kind of fell.
But back to the girls, yeah, they had a nice win versus Batavia, 50-28 or something like that. And they go to the second round. They'll play Indian Hill tomorrow, Tuesday night. So good luck to the Lady Indians after having a good year. 15-7, I think they were. Now 16-7.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Third place in the league. Good, solid third place.
And I think they've got a good group of kids coming back for the next year. They should have a couple good years of basketball.
Nice little drive and shot. It gets up high on the shot, but just a little too strong on it. Norwood on the move, going the other way. Here comes Sean with the ball.
Using that speed. Get down the floor quick.
Larry looking to take it all the way.
Larry with some razzle-dazzle.
There's Jack. That's his spot. Looks a little off. Kevin over the... Nice play right there. Nice shot by Kevin.
Yeah, that's a good hustle play by Kevin.
Good work. Wait, stay with it. Coach Bosey up on the defensive end, telling his guys to pick up the defense. And he's got the quickness to do that. I think that's the advantage that we would have over these guys. Is our front court people are quick and
like lightning quick.
Yeah, making them put it on the floor to shoot is I think we're better off. That's a good box out by Kevin. Good rebound going to the boards by Sean. There's Larry, leaving Larry open. Nice drive right there. And
get in there.
Good. Oh, gets it to fall. All right, we're down below 10 deficit for the first time in a long time. I think they went out 10-0 even. So it's been
I like that decision by Larry. He was taking a little too long to take that jump shot. And usually when you do that, you don't make it. And so he decided to penetrate and score. He went hard and made it happen.
Took it strong to the basket. So Summit a little out of sorts with their leading scorer out of the game. That's a nice drive right there.
Yeah, he's not bad himself.
No, he's not. It's their second leading scorer, Terry Evans.
I think if they can keep him from penetrating like that, they're going to hold him down.
There's Kevin, strong from the corner. Nice cut by Larry. Larry hooking his man, but couldn't get it to go.
Shoot.
And Jack for three, a little bit short on that one. For the younger kids that are working on your shot, when you're short like that, it's a matter of extension of your arm or follow through with your wrist. And so that's a way to get it to the goal.
And there he goes again, penetrating by them.
Drive right there,
Terry Evans. He's impressive.
He is. I don't think it's wise to pressure him out front.
I agree. He's gonna just dazzle me, and you look over and he's gone. And he scored and went right by you.
Oh, exactly, yeah. So Nate, we've got some, of course, our cheerleaders are here tonight, too. And they have a senior in their group that's been with the squad all year. And her name is Ryan Arthur. And so congratulations to Ryan for a good, successful cheering career. With Ryan is Zanaya Allen, Odessa Birch. They're both juniors, as well as Nevaeh Downs and Kyra Molden, all juniors. And then Nevaeh Maxberry is a sophomore. And then, of course, to top off the cheerleading squad, Peyton Rudd, another junior. So they got a good, experienced group of cheerleaders coming back as well.
You know, the most successful team, it sounds like this winter, has been the bowling team. Which you just informed me that they that were the second seed in their section.
They were seeded number 1.
Seeded number 1.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
It is.
Had no idea. That sounds about right though. We probably got some good bowlers in Norwood.
We do. We've always had some decent bowlers, and they're proving it to be true.
Number 1, Robert Sims. That's his first personal, team's first.
Under the camera, under the basket camera is Eddie Driftmeyer.
Go get it.
Helping on camera tonight. Oh, wow. Nice another drive.
Basket's good by number 11.
You've got to force him to his right side.
Yeah, definitely do.
He likes that left side.
And just strong, you know, and to foul him on that drive is not wise either. To give him that extra shot. That puts him up 14, and this would be 15 if he makes it. Looks like Rylan Wood. Wood's ready to check in again too, so he must be feeling okay. I'm glad he's not severely hurt.
Free throw is good by Evans.
Like I said, they're about to start open tournament play as well.
Yeah. Now, Dad, that was Evans' 22nd point on the night.
Wow.
And we're only 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Shoot, he could end up with 35 if we don't get on that left side and keep him from getting in there.
Good take. I think Woods is okay based on that move. I think he's right
okay.
There. Yeah. Got down the floor, took that one strong.
22, Larry Tate, that's his first.
So Larry's first foul of the night, and so that's one issue we haven't had. We haven't been in foul trouble. Part of it is we can't catch up with him fast enough to foul him.
It's hard to. He's awfully quick.
Quick to the basket. So the referees have been a little generous too. They haven't been real tight with the calls. So that's kind of good. Lets them play. Nothing's getting out of hand within the fight.
Is good by Woods.
So full court, kind of a token pressure again by Summit. Just to let you know we're here and maybe tighten it up later. We've been a little careless with our passes again. It was a careless pass. Larry trying to avoid the foul, and he kind of jumped into him. I don't know about.
Number 22.
You have to call the foul. Larry should have backed up, but
yeah.
I think Woods might have been afraid Larry was going to foul him or go hard at him. So Woods for 2. Larry's second foul.
Hey, with these little guys, they try to go over top of the trees too many times.
They do, yeah.
And just get slapped away.
Yeah. And the penetration a lot of times is deeper than they should go to. And they don't have a plan to get the ball back out. So. Sometimes on those passes, the receiver needs to move out away from the line of the defender as well. So
get in better position.
A passing game is both. You know, the receiver has to get free and open, and then the passer has to. He has to recognize that too and not throw it. So.
Not throw it. Well, once you get up in the air.
Yeah.
He was open down 4. Well, once they get up in the air, they got to. And they leave their feet too often also.
Yep.
A little more razzle-dazzle by Larry. And a little bit of waste. They're double teaming Sean.
Yep. Good job of getting
he got over top of that one.
Good play right there. Good play.
Get in there.
Good penetration right there by.
We're not giving up. I like to see that.
By Chris Anderson took it hard to the hole.
Robert Sims. That's his second personal foul, team second. Checking in for Summit number 13, Pat Dolly. At the line, shooting the bonus for Norwood. Number 3, Kevin Inglis.
Kevin for 1 at the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Larry battles for the rebound. Can't come up with it.
Well, they got lucky on that.
They sure did. It was kind of a lazy pass, but they came up with it. We were having trouble getting back again.
Thought he was too cool for school.
Still got the. I assume they'll give him an assist there.
Jeez, old Bates. Well.
And another foul and a follow-up. So getting to be kind of out of hand here. It's 28-47, so 19-point lead. They're just taking the ball from us out front just because of our careless passing.
Careless handling, careless passing.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen Norwood twice this year. In the fourth quarter, come out and score 22 and 28, I believe, against North College Hill. So they've got the potential to put some points up there and make this a game. We're not completely out of it, but you don't want to be down by 21 right now. And we're not. We're down by 19.
Yeah, we're having trouble. We're having trouble stopping them, more than we should have. That's a good look by Dawson, maybe a little out of his range, but there's Woods on the drive. And over to number 1, and he finishes it. That was Robert Sims. That's his first 2 of the night. Look into the post of Kevin. He's not ready to make a move. They did collapse on him. So Kevin, the only post player, he's working hard enough, looking for an opening.
He's got a little bit of a height advantage down there, but he can probably be pushed around by Rylan Woods. There you go.
Shot by Sean Williams. shoots 31% from three-point line. That's a very respectful percentage from three-point line.
Especially the way his ball spins. It goes sideways.
Yeah. And I bet he's raised it a little bit in the last couple games, but
he sure has.
He's hit some good ones.
He has. That North College Hill game where they had 28, I think he had 13 of their 28 in that last quarter with a couple big threes.
So as other quarters, Summit trying to run the clock down to get the last shot here, and they're down to 13 seconds, so they're going to look to take it to the hole.
I like the way they make quick passes. They catch it, they look.
I don't know if they're going to get a shot off here. There's a nice little back door.
Not the shot they wanted, but it might have been it.
Off, and it can't go. All right. So we've avoided two last second plays by them. They hold it for a good 30 seconds that time and just content to take the last shot. That's going to be frustrating when you're trying to get back in the game and they're holding the ball against you. And so third quarter ends, and let's see. They increased their lead by about 6 points, so 49 to 31 as we go into the fourth quarter. Nate, I want to take an opportunity to thank our camera crew and our studio crew, which is Tyler Meyer up in the studio, along with him, James Tackett and his crew doing the graphics. And of course tonight, as I mentioned, Eddie Driftmeyer on camera under the basket. Molly Reeder is up to our right, and she's around the camera, and behind me is Steve Roadhouse on camera. And I don't know if we get on this camera right here, we may be on, but if we are, hello to everybody, and we appreciate you watching. We hope you can find this on the Norwood channel, Spectrum channel 4, and if you when they get it ready, it'll be available on Norwood channel on YouTube. So you'll be able to view this, and it's quite a thrill for our kids to be able to see themselves. And
I've heard a lot of people ask me when it's going to be up because they wanted to hear what I had to say.
Yeah.
Well, maybe just one or two, but
well, maybe just one or two, but
not none. I'll be honest, nobody said that.
So you know, and I don't want to leave out our trainer over there, Alex, or not Alex, but it's
she's a she.
Yeah.
Corinne is her name. I'm not sure what her last name is.
So Corinne Barnes.
Corinne Barnes, that's right.
Through whatever, and of course the underwriter of the cable television, Papa John's. We want to thank them for being able to help us put on this presentation.
Good take there by Sean. He's going to get to the free throw line, knock these down.
It's going to be on Summit's number 4.
You know, again, the foul situation. We only have 5 team fouls. They only have 3. Nobody. Only Larry with 2, and he got those within about 30 seconds of each other. So pretty clean game and well called by the officials.
Missed the first one out of 2.
On the floor for Larry, or for Norwood, is Larry and Kevin, Sean at the free throw line, Dawson, and then Chris Anderson. So
got that sideways spinner to go in.
Yep. 49-32.
Tell you what.
On Woods.
Summit does the right thing, giving him the ball down the floor. He gets down the floor and he uses his body well.
He does. He's really strong.
You're not going to be able to get it from him.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Well, that hit the referee in the head.
Dawson in too big of a hurry.
Which it would be funny if we got the ball back, but we lost the ball there.
Yeah.
It's going to be
early in the fourth quarter. Here comes Jack Zimmerman. He's ready to check in. And Jack, I think, with 6 points tonight, 5 points. Oh, good defense by Larry. Getting through the screen. Got his hands on the ball there.
Wow.
Oh, nice save right there.
That was a great save.
And luckily for them, it goes to their player instead of us getting a layup on the other end. There's a lot of teams, Nate, when the ball's going out of bounds, the coach teaches the player to throw it in a certain spot. Now, he was off balance there, but you know, some teams are able to get it to the right people because they know where they're going to throw it to.
Yeah.
Nice block by Kevin.
That's one of those things that you think is lucky, but it comes from hard work and knowing where to be and good coaching.
And playing it, yeah, for sure.
And then the better off you are in those categories, the more luck you're going to have.
That's for sure. And then don't know if you noticed there was Woods threw a pass before, a guy running down the lane. He had a layup. He couldn't finish it, but just a real slick pass.
It was.
Right by our defender.
Hit him right in his forward hand.
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
Nice little play.
Number 10, Ryland Woods.
I'm getting sick of him.
Yeah.
Golly.
He's up to 12 points now. And
he's not the leading scorer, though. Terry Evans has 25 already.
Yeah.
Well, already.
There's Jack from 3.
Attaboy, Jack. I like that backwards run from Jack. That's confidence.
All the way. Held the pose and got a nice little swish there. Looks nice and relaxed tonight.
He does.
Shooting the ball well and not fighting it on defense. He's got some good rebounds.
Yeah, and maybe what he's thinking is, you know what, this is going to be it for me. I don't think he's going to go play Xavier, is he? Which is where he's going to school next year.
Right. So he's making the most of it.
You say, heck with it. Forget about the nerves. I think he was trying to dunk one there.
I think he was. Yeah, he went to the basket hard.
Got up real well.
He did. He did get up there. That's only 2 fouls on him.
That was a foul on Jack, huh? Over the back?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Over the back.
.527 left in the game. Norwood down by 19, 56-35. Still looking for some stops. Man-to-man defense for Jason Bosey's Norwood Indians.
Well, Jason Bosey's coming out of the box a little bit right now. And
he's selling out some
that referee in the
here.
freshman game told us, you better not get past that line or I'm teeing you up. And I said, okay.
Sometimes they get a little rigid there and get a little antsy on the rules.
The first of a 1-and-1 opportunity. Number 11.
You know, I don't even have a problem with that. But Summit's bench, their last chair is sitting past the line already. Tee him up.
Yep, tee him up.
Come on. Good hustle, Kevin.
Yep, getting on the floor after it. And that's the thing that
good sportsmanship.
I think Coach Bosey can hang his hat on this year is his team has improved. They've improved individually and team-wise, and they have not given up in games and quit. They've played hard.
Yeah.
You know, you can't ask more than that of your team.
Yeah, you want to win, but if you know you're probably not as talented as the other teams that you're facing, and that's kind of the case here, then all you want to do every day is get better.
Right, and they got to go play Hughes next week in the tournament. And
that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's the number 1 seed.
I saw they lost earlier this year to Moeller by 45.
Yeah. That kind of gives you an indication how good
Moeller is.
Yeah. They are good.
Well, they cheat.
Nice. A little too unselfish right there by number 4. He had a shot and tried to give one up, Jimmy Steins.
An air pass. They don't do that very much.
No.
4:30 left in the game. Trying to force it.
Yeah, Larry had a decent post up, but the guy got his hand over Larry's back. So Larry will go to the line for a 1-on-1. Nope, that's their 4th foul. We've got 7. So Larry again posted up, being held by TJ or LT or BT. All right.
Sean trying to use that speed to get by some guys, and
Summit's number 4, Jimmy Stein.
that ball fake didn't quite work. Oh, they called a foul. Okay, I thought they called traveling.
Number 0, Sean Williams.
So Sean will go to the line for 2. What's Sean shoot on free throws? Sean shoots 66%. That's very respectable. And he makes
not the
first
worst.
One, did he?
He did.
He did make it. 7 points for Sean.
Gives him 7 points.
That gives him 8. Sean averages 8.4, so he's right at it.
Is that all? Okay. I would have thought he'd have more. Now I look for Sean next year to come and be a scorer to go to. They're going to have Kevin English back. He'll be their point guard. Sean will be
a good point guard. He'll be tough to stop.
He's a good point guard.
Quick. He's unselfish with the ball.
They've got some decent JV guys coming up, and also one of my players, Elijah Parton. I believe he'll give them a he'll give him some good playing time. I don't know that he'll start, but he's a great teammate. He'll work out well with these guys.
They've all got to improve.
Yeah.
Oh. Jack with a roll around and roll out type shot. And we got a timeout, I think Kevin called. So,
well, that's a heads-up play.
Timeout, Norwood. This is
and again, I think, yeah, it was. And I think our team's learned a lot. Kevin has matured quite a bit from the beginning of the year. And, you know, Larry's shown some leadership on the floor, as has Jack and Will. So, you know, and I look forward to next year. There's some potential in the program to have a good year. So, have we forgotten to recognize anybody? I think we covered everybody pretty much, haven't we?
Yes. Nobody I can remember off the top of my head.
Thanks to all of you for who have helped during this year to put these games on. It's all volunteer. And
did you mention Steve Bosch's jacket?
I did not mention Steve Bosch's jacket tonight. He is decked out in a pink and white squared jacket.
He looks like he's at the Kentucky Derby.
He does. He's
without
ready
the
for
hat.
the Derby. And of course, Bozy, nice Armani suit. And head coach is wearing ties tonight in recognition and honor of the seniors. So we've got 3:29 left in the game, and everybody looking their best on the bench.
I think Steve
tonight.
was trying to distract the other team by looking so loud.
Yeah.
Didn't quite work.
Harris for a nice drive right there.
It was. That's his first points of the game.
And you know what I like is Summit is trying not to foul. I don't think they're trying to foul and keep the clock moving. And they've been blocking some of those shots, but they've let that go and risking the foul.
Mm-hmm.
So again, they move the ball well, and Summit has taken out their two leading scorers.
Terry Evans and Ryland Woods.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many Terry Evans had. I think he had around 27.
He ended, the last time he mentioned was 27 or 25, right?
Yeah.
So there's number 2, which is
Gates Flynn.
He's the one that was out till this game. This
Really?
is only his 5th game this year, yeah. So again, he was averaging 11 points, but he's only played 4 games.
Well, you always like to see a young man come back and after an injury and out there having fun again. I'm sure he's happy he's out there.
It's been a long road for him. You know, shoot, that was in early December that he would have gotten hurt.
Yeah.
Stuck it out, and now he's back in shape playing again. So Norwood working around. I'm sure coach is going to finish with their 3 seniors at least. Kevin, nice strong move right there.
Hey, there you go. Hope we see a lot of that next year.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That cuts it to 20 down, 41-61 with 2:36 left.
Except for next year, he's going to jump over him and dunk it in. I'm quite sure of that.
Exactly. So I think coach looking, he's a little too tight, Jack. Body was okay. Now he's looking to foul out. It's his 4th personal. 2:28 left.
Is he looking to foul out?
I don't think so.
Get a standing ovation?
He's trying to just hustle. Play tight. I think he was okay with his body. He just came up with his arms and kind of grabbed him. So
I got the visitors bounce.
That's Robert Sims with a free throw attempt, and he shoots 61%. I'm sure he hasn't shot very many this year. So that one with no spin, and somebody got in too soon. Oh, I know what. Number 2 came from the
behind three-point line,
and you're not allowed to do that.
He didn't even know.
No, he doesn't.
He didn't even know it.
You can step in when you're in the free throw line, but not like the NBA. You can't come into the free throw.
Lucky for him, it's not a big deal. They're up by 21.
Yeah, exactly.
He can laugh it off.
Yeah. There's Larry for 3. Nice look. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Oh, they pass well.
Good break, yeah. Nice break.
Basket's good, number 23.
You know, Nate, to me, the key to a fast break is the person, if there's somebody ahead of you with the ball,
get it to him,
somebody
right?
give it to them, and then they can give it back to you.
Doesn't require any dribbling.
Right, yeah.
Will giving a last shot effort there.
There's Kevin for 3, a little flat, and rusted a little bit, so Norwood trying to get the ball back. Another fast break. Nice Euro move.
Yeah, that was nice, too.
And Gates Flynn looks like his hip's all healed.
He's touching it out.
Except Sean looking for three, can't do it, and there's foul number 5.
Is that number 5 for Jack? Well, he deserves a good round of applause for a good career by Jack.
The Zimmerman family to our left, around resounding ovation, and well deserved for Jack Zimmerman. I know he's heartbroken about the season and all, but you know, you give all you got to something, and it's tough to take. But
he's one of the favorites in the program, and it's unfortunate for him. He had to, but he did hit a couple threes. He didn't have a bad game tonight.
How many did he end up with? It doesn't say up there. I forget.
I think he had 8.
So Gates on the line.
And of course they're not done. They get to play Hughes again.
That's right. Yep. So let's see if we can get a box out here on the free throw. Not let anybody inside of us. So the 2 seniors left on the floor then. Larry Tate. I would imagine coach will let him get an ovation, and then our other senior being Will, number 1.
I'd like to see Will get a shot off here. I know Larry's going to make it happen anyway, though.
Right. There's a nice drive.
Nice take, Sean. That's more that lightning speed.
He gets that move there. He's going to make that shot.
Another Euro set.
Good block by Larry.
Good block.
1 minute left in the game.
He's going to fire it up.
For 3.
Bank it in.
Trying to bank it in. This is really, you want to try to get
keep your composure.
Yeah. Ooh, nice steal there. A little reach in. That's too much. And so
they're going to put in Mike Wood now, and I think take Larry out.
Chris Anderson
and Chris Anderson too.
So they'll get 2 shots here. They're in the double bonus, super bonus.
I'm not quite putting in Mike.
Mike's getting ready. He's going to go in and take Larry's place. Sure.
I hit that wire, did it? No, I don't think it did. I think it was quicker. Well, Will Harris comes out of the game for the last time in Norwood.
Nice ovation for Will.
Congratulations to Will.
Yeah. Sure, you
finished night with 3 points.
Coach Posey appreciates his efforts all year, and good little player. Hustles all over. Chris Anderson in for him. And our last senior, Larry Tate, still on the floor, 48 and a half to go. And like we said, all 3 seniors have been all the way through basketball through the 7th grade. And that's always good.
That's pretty amazing.
Kids make it through. So Kevin he was looking to tomahawk that, wasn't he? Looking to tomahawk, and he gets a tomahawk hook. And he'll get 1 free throw, and then Larry Tate comes out. Congratulations to Larry as well. And really nice career by Larry.
Good career by Larry.
All of them have been through so much, and they're here, and their senior night they get to finish out. 30 seconds left in the game. Kevin,
he's going to come down and try to dunk it again.
Right. Now he should have given that up to Chris. That's a little selfish there.
I agree.
He's got Chris, and of course, Nate. I want to say congratulations with 18.2 left, and congratulations to the coaches and the players, and especially the seniors, all of our seniors, band, cheerleaders, and players as well. It's been a fun year. It passes by before you know it. So all you juniors, underclassmen, take advantage of your time while you're here, because you never know. It's done before you know it. And did hit
good
Kevin.
Rebound, Kevin.
Kevin really coming around and playing.
That
gives him 12 points.
16 points.
16 for Kevin. And that'll wrap it up. And again, Norwood on the short end, 48-68. And they finished with 3 wins overall. And but I did like the progress they made, the improvement. And, we're looking forward to next year already. Of course, they do have their tournament games. and hopefully some good success through there. So Nate, any additional things you want to add?
Oh, I'm watching Larry Tate right now walk off the floor, and he's got some tears in his eyes because he's going to miss this, and we're going to miss him too.
Definitely.
And I'm just happy that they stuck it out this year. It was a tough year. They didn't win too many games, but I really enjoyed being around those seniors. They were all stand-up guys. They had some guys quit. That gives you some adversity, and there you can see his mom hugging him at half court, and she's incredibly proud of him, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Definitely. Well said.
All these
well
things.
said. That's a good compliment. And all the kids are, it's very emotional for all the seniors. So again, for Nate, thanks for doing this with me. It's been
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good. And we fumble around here and make our way through the game, and we don't know everybody. It's hard to stay up with it. That's how hard it is to announce. And for the whole crew, Norwood Cable Television, thank you, Papa John's, for your underwriting. And for Nate Bolden, this is Jack Bolden saying good evening, everyone.